Well, welcome back to Good Day, Colorado. Even my 2-year-old is learning how to count. You know, the 1, 2, 3s are pretty easy for little kids. But what about counting by 5, 10s, or 20s?
Yeah, I think they forget which number comes next, and especially when they get closer to 100.
He gets confused with 5.
Yeah, it can be very confusing. Well, you know what today means. Wendy Miller, former teacher, founder of Munchkin Math, is back with us. And Wendy, you always make us do an exercise, so I can't wait to see what you've got
Today's
today.
no different. Today I want to talk to you guys about how numbers interact and how kids learn to become comfortable with numbers. And one of those ways is when we're teaching children to count, a common error parents will make is always saying, let's count to 10. And so kids learn to count to 10 and then they never know what comes next. So what we want to make sure we're doing is we don't stop at the traditional benchmarks when we count with kids. So instead say, let's count to 14. Let's count to 22 instead of just to 20. Same thing when we get up near 100, kids will go 98, 99, 100, 200, 300, 400. They don't know how the numbers interact after that. So we're going to go through a couple different chants and songs.
Here we go.
One of them
Chants
is
and
kids,
songs.
Chants and songs. So brace yourself. No. When kids learn to count, they do tally marks. And we do that with sports when we write the 4 numbers that are vertical, or 4 lines that are vertical, and then the diagonal line. So that helps teach kids to count by 5s, because you can count the sets of tally marks, like 5, 10, 15, 20. So with kids, we say 4 lines straight and tall. The 5th line is diagonal. Are you ready?
Okay.
Let's try it. Here we go. 4 lines straight and tall. The 5th line is diagonal. So have a place in your house that they can do a tally mark, maybe by their bed, how many days they made their bed. They can do a tally each day, and then they can get excited when you get to 50 tally marks. Maybe something special can happen. But you're constantly getting out that sheet that says 5, 10, 15, 20, and going through all of those different ways to count with the kids.
I like that one. They could count their presents under the tree.
They could.
Hey, you could stop at 1 if they've been bad. Now, what can you push?
Okay, Dad.
Can you push too hard?
I think parents could push too hard, but what we want to do with number sense with kids is just treat it like a game. So you're going to be in the car and you can just be singing, make it very lighthearted, like 5, 10, 15, 20, what comes next, you know, and make it very approachable for kids. There's a whole list on the website, munchkinmath.com, of activities for parents to do in their houses to help kids become more and more comfortable with numbers.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are traveling this time of year with the families.
Count the cars
going
on the highway.
Yeah, family, and they can play these games and chants inside the car.
Definitely.
Much more of a learning environment as opposed to slug bug for 700 miles across continental United States. We didn't play that. And of course, we got more information about Wendy on our website, myfoxcolorado.com. It will be under the links page for Good Day, Colorado.
And coming up on Good Day, whether or not you've done it, we've all thought about it, re-gifting. And after the break, an etiquette expert tells us if it's ever okay.
And we'll take a look inside of one of the most beautiful homes on Pennsylvania, the Capitol Hill Mansion. And you can stay there. 9:46. We'll be right back.